The Five Elders had multiple opportunities to capture the Straw Hat Pirates, so why did they never succeed? Recently, despite their full mobilization at Egghead Island, everything still went beyond their control, like a spark that has become a wildfire. This raises questions about the world government's competence and timing. After all, they knew early on that Luffy had eaten the Nika fruit. Couldn't they have extinguished this potential threat before the Straw Hats became too powerful? The world government and Marines did organize several targeted operations, but Luffy's combination of luck, background, personal charisma, and other factors has led to their current predicament where it's too late to remedy the situation. Luffy first gained notoriety after defeating Arlong. With Colonel Nezumi's blessing, he became East Blue's most wanted criminal with his first bounty of 30 million berries, entering the Marines' radar. However, as revealed in the Dressrosa incident, there was a clear information gap between the Marines and world government. While the Five Elders knew about Luffy eating the Nika fruit, mid-level Marines certainly didn't. Based on bounty levels, Luffy wasn't even worthy of the Five Elders' attention. After all, even when Sanji had a 77 million bounty, he hadn't received serious Marine attention. The Marine headquarters wouldn't report to the Five Elders about what they considered an insignificant threat. How far could an ant they could easily crush run? Thus, they missed the best opportunity to eliminate the Straw Hats. Only the insightful Smoker, after witnessing Luffy's spirit, became determined to capture him. After the Straw Hats defeated Crocodile's organization and caused major trouble, Luffy's bounty rose to 100 million, and Zoro's to 60 million. Only then did Luffy's influence reach the government's higher levels. Although the Five Elders said they couldn't ignore this anymore, they didn't take immediate action. Instead, they credited Smoker with defeating a warlord and quickly convened a meeting to fill the vacant warlord position. At this time, saving face was the Five Elders' priority. Additionally, the impending meeting between red-haired Shanks and Whitebeard drew the government's attention. The Straw Hats' rapid progress, combined with the Five Elders' many concerns, led to another missed opportunity for elimination. Interestingly, the Straw Hats' first real threat of annihilation came not from the Marines, but from the Blackbeard pirates. At the time, Blackbeard was seeking suitable prey to offer to the government to aid his rise to power, specifically targeting the Straw Hats with their wanted posters. However, thanks to the help of Cricket and his allies, the Straw Hats reached Skypiea via the knock-up stream just in time. Their timing, luck, and Luffy's charisma all played crucial roles. Had they directly encountered Blackbeard's crew then, the outcome would likely have been dire. After Skypiea, when the Straw Hats encountered a Marine admiral, they faced absolute power with no lucky escape route. Their three strongest fighters were instantly defeated. So the Marines' initially mild reaction to the Straw Hats' threat wasn't unreasonable. They were truly just insignificant pirates at the time. However, human factors often change situations, and the key person here was Aokiji, who was repaying a debt from the Alabasta incident. Combined with the yet unrevealed special relationship with Garp, Aokiji spared the Straw Hats. The Five Elders, searching worldwide for Aokiji, unknowingly missed another perfect opportunity. From Eni's lobby onwards, the world government began applying targeted pressure. After all, a pirate crew had burned the world government's flag, desecrated a judicial island, rescued Nico Robin, and defeated CP9 agents. The government issued a buster call. The subsequent first-time bounties for all Straw Hat members put them on the world government's blacklist, leading to frequent deployment of strong forces to eliminate them. While the Straw Hats were recovering in Water 7, another perfect opportunity arose, but coincidentally, two special individuals were present, Aokiji and Garp. Given the complex relationships between Garp, Luffy, Aokiji, Robin, and Saros, the Five Elders could only play the fool. Finally, Aokiji turned a blind eye and, in his capacity as Admiral, confirmed the Straw Hats had fled Water 7. During this period, the Straw Hats faced another unseen crisis. Blackbeard again targeted Luffy for the warlord position. However, Ace found Blackbeard first, inadvertently protecting his brother from this threat. At Thriller Bark, the world government had another prime opportunity to eliminate the Straw Hats, when they were exhausted after defeating Mariah. The Five Elders seized this chance, intending to annihilate them on the spot. Kuma's Ursus shock was the first time the Straw Hats were truly defeated as a group. However, Zoro woke up early and sacrificed himself to save the crew. And since Kuma was secretly a Revolutionary Army executive, he acted on his own initiative. The world government once again became the fool, missing another golden opportunity. The five elders, believing the Straw Hats were finished, didn't anticipate Luffy's next move, attacking a celestial dragon at Sabaody archipelago, an act even worse than Eni's lobby, making their elimination absolutely urgent. Sentomaru led multiple pacifistas, alongside Admiral Kizaru, to sweep through Sabaody. At that time, it took everything the crew had just to defeat one pacifista, let alone face Kizaru, who was taking down supernovas with single kicks. Logically, the Straw Hats had no chance of escape, but Kuma intervened again. Kizaru, with his typical work ethic, captured 500 minor pirates and returned to report his duty complete. This timing coincided with the Marines' full preparation for the Summit War, leaving the world government unable to focus on the scattered Straw Hats. When Luffy later infiltrated Impel Down to save Ace, it seemed like a heaven-sent opportunity for the world government. However, they didn't expect the seemingly incompatible group in Impel Down to create such chemistry. Ace's combination of wisdom and courage, Crocodile seeking revenge on Whitebeard, Buggy wanting to escape, and Ivan wanting to protect their young master. All these people achieved a temporary common goal: prison break. This powerful escape team fought their way to Marine headquarters, where Luffy's charisma, despite his inadequate strength, earned him substantial support. Combined with Garp's divine intervention, everyone except Akainu essentially gave the entire Marineford a pass. During the 2-year time skip, although Luffy's return to Marine headquarters caused a stir, the world government was more concerned with maintaining balance between the three great powers and monitoring Blackbeard's movements. They believed the scattered Straw Hats couldn't cause trouble, unaware they were quietly preparing for something big. Moreover, finding a specific pirate crew in the vast ocean requires a Viver card made from their fingernails. Without it, locating a crew with unpredictable movements is nearly impossible. The Marines could only react to incidents as they occurred. Furthermore, the five elders' recently revealed group teleportation ability apparently requires someone at the destination point to summon them. Initially, Saturn arrived by ship. These various factors allowed the Straw Hats to lie low for 2 years. The world government was caught completely off guard by the Straw Hats' revival after 2 years, responding very slowly. They probably assumed a crew that had been silent for 2 years must have perished. As a result, the Straw Hats faced minimal resistance before entering the New World. At Sabaody, they only encountered Sentomaru and pacifistas, but the transformed Straw Hats, aided by their mentors' training, easily overcame this challenge. After leaving Fishman Island, their log pose pointed to 3 islands, and the world government should have stationed forces at all 3. Smoker, who understood Luffy best, bet he would come to Raijin Island. Surprisingly, Luffy followed a Den Mushi signal to Punk Hazard, which wasn't even one of the indicated islands, leaving the Marines empty-handed. By this point, Smoker alone was no match for Luffy anyway. There, Luffy and Law formed an alliance targeting Caesar, Doflamingo, and Kaido. At this stage, Luffy was already becoming an unstoppable force, and the world government gradually lost control of the situation. The world government's last real opportunity came when they sent the newly promoted Admiral Fujitora to Dressrosa, hoping to eliminate all targets at once. Unfortunately, Doflamingo, wanting to cover up his crimes and leave no witnesses, activated the birdcage and cut off all external communications, preventing the world government and Marines from sending additional forces in time. This actually helped the Straw Hats, as Fujitora became the key variable on the island. His attitude evolved from initially helping Doflamingo suppress the Straw Hats to increasingly admiring Luffy, who had done the world government a huge favor. Thus, when forced to follow Akainu's orders, Fujitora deliberately held back. The late-arriving Vice Admiral Tsuru and former Fleet Admiral Sengoku tacitly approved of Fujitora's actions, leaving Akainu alone in his fury. Afterward, the Straw Hats became involved in 2 Yonko territories, dealing with forces too powerful for the world government to find opportunities for isolated elimination. Only in Wano did Admiral Ryokugyu test the waters at the edge of disaster, but was quickly deterred by Shanks' Conqueror's haki from nearby. At Egghead Island, Even the 5 elders plus an admiral couldn't contain the Straw Hats. In summary, during the early period, the world government was overconfident in their strength and underestimated the threat. During the middle period, multiple major events occurred simultaneously, leaving them unable to focus their efforts. In the later period, too many powerful forces became involved, eliminating their opportunities. Meanwhile, the Straw Hats' growth rate was astonishing. What seemed like a seedling growing in the cracks had become a towering tree. Combined with their background support and lucky timing, what appeared to be a series of coincidences was actually well-founded. By the time the 5 elders realized this, they had already become desperate in their pursuit. I hope everyone can join the discussion in the comments section. If you enjoy this type of One Piece content, please like and subscribe to my Amy Chan channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.